Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're starting a new series actually. I got these 5 Kastaplast discs in a little mystery box, and the series is basically going to be I try a new brand that I've never thrown before, or almost haven't. I have had a Berg before, but these are obviously different. I'm just going to be playing maybe half, maybe a whole round until I feel like I have a good understanding of these discs and how they feel, how they fly. And you guys are going to be learning it with me. We're going to be discovering these guys. I have a Gull. Kind of looks like high-speed forehand disc for me. Probably going to be really good for the forehand. A Falk, which is the understable fairway kind of glidey. This one is a Lutz, and it's very close to the Falk as far as I understand, but a little bit more stable. And then we have the beefy upshot disc, the Jan. Expect this one to be extremely overstable because it feels like that. And then the putter, Reco X. Haven't tried any of this. I'm excited to try it out. And I think for hole 1, let me go with the Falk because I like to have something for my backhand, put it out left side and have it turn in there to the right. Oh, it's nice and flippy, but not that flippy. Obviously, put that one on a lot of icer. Let me try and do 2 off the first here, compare it to the Lutz. Expect this to be a little less understable. Oh, still a lot of icer. Definitely more stable though. Looks like we're gonna have to do a little upshutting. Now, I have heard a lot of people say that the Kastaplast discs have amazing plastic, and I'm excited to test that rumor and see if it's actually true. And I guess on the first glance upon these and the first feel, they do actually feel really nice, the premium ones. The Jan I got is some sort of a base plastic, I think. Let me try and see. It's the K3 hard, so some sort of a base plastic, but it does feel somewhat premium anyways. So far they feel good. So hopefully they will also fly good. Both my discs ended up way out here. So have a little scramble jump putt here, I think. Let's see if this Reco X is good for putting. Feels a little bit weird to me with the big bead it has. It has a pretty solid bead here, but hopefully it flies good. I don't usually like bead putters. Yeah, got it out there. Oh, 4-meter putt left, I think. Should be able to save that par. Yep. Par on 1. That's okay. I guess we should do scores and then compare them to each other, the different brands, as we go on and try more of them. That could be fun. So this is kind of the baseline being set for brands today. And I will give them a score and also my personal rating. Now, this is actually the perfect situation to try out the Jan on a little backhand here, because I like to just throw a backhand and have it fade left. Gonna need to put this one flat probably, because it feels like more overstable than a zone. Yep, it's pretty beefy, kind of the way you expect an approach disc to be, but that was a really good shot. It got around the corner, and I think I have a putt for birdie. Let's go. Perfect drive here. This is exactly what I'm going for on this hole, because you can't really park it with just a backhand. So still 6-meter putt for birdie. See if I can jam it with the Reco X. No, that's low and bad. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna give it the chance next time. I guess this hole is a perfect situation for the Lutz, as it was holding up pretty good on hole 1, even though it does feel pretty understable. It's very domey, which means lots of glide, usually, but it did fly a little bit stable. So I'll try to just kind of get it flat, you know, T-fan flat, which is 20 degrees of icer. Have it pop out the flat, the real flat, and then be by the basket, hopefully. Yeah. it is pretty stable. It really is. All right, got another putt for birdie here, which is great. Now we just gotta capitalize. I'll flip it. I want to have this. Like 8 meters. I missed it low again. I'm a noob, man. I might not give this putter a fair review because I have never liked the feel of like beaded putters. So if you are someone who loves beaded putters, this one will probably be more for you. But I'll try to get better as it goes. I can't be missing these putts. I'm so sorry about that. Perfect forehand hole here for trying out the gul, which means gold. Big distance driver. Literally exactly the flight numbers that I like for my forehands. So I really hope it has a little bit of flip up, but a lot of integrity to it, and then just goes far. Try to put it slight hyzer, let it flip up. There's maybe a tiny bit of headwind, but shouldn't affect the disc too much. It kind of has that flip up and ride. I put that way early release on the right side. Didn't warm up my forehand, but we'll try it again on the next hole. I think that could be a good stability for a forehand rip. Not happy with the forehand though. Should have warmed up before. I thought I would have more of a gap here actually. There's a bad spot. I think forehand roller all over this little thing here. Let's try the yan on a forehand roller. Gotta know how they fly on or roll on all different angles and shots. That's good. Now sit. Sit. Hit it. Okay, nice. It's 1 meter from the basket. Good job. I guess we're just going all pars today, huh? Not too shabby. All right, let's give the gul another try here. Gotta redeem itself. That was a bad forehand I threw with it. I will say the drivers, they have a very soft edge here on the wing compared to other drivers, which feels a little bit funny to me, a little bit different. Not sure what it does for the flight, but just something I noticed. I think I can try and just put it flat here. It didn't flip too much. Let's see if we can hit the gap. Oh, that's close. It has a slow flip, I think. Like, it doesn't flip aggressively to the angle right upon release. Kind of flips late a little bit, but still stays kind of stable. That's interesting. It actually has a little bit of a different flight than other discs. They're unique in some way, which is good. I love to try discs that are different. Let's get to the bottom of it though. I am not sure what to do because I didn't get far enough. I should probably just try it again. Throw it straight and then have it fade right. Maybe go for a low skipper. Could do that. Nah, I'll just put it up high and slow. Would have liked to have something like a fireball here, right? There's a little much disc for it, but it's all good. Oh! It hit the tree, but finished forward a little bit anyways. That wasn't good. A little bit too inside. I gotta continue the par train here though. It's important. Let's go with the yan here. Very much Anheuser, a little pain to flat here inside the tree. Exactly. Sit. Huh. Kick to the right a little bit, but it's well in the circle, so it should be an easy par save. Gotta say, by the way, absolutely beautiful spring weather today. I'm really enjoying it. We're starting to get some like days with 10 plus degrees Celsius, which feels like summer, honestly, after this very, very cold winter. So I'm excited. Even have some sun today. Not right now, but probably again in a little bit, and not much wind. Good scoring conditions. Now let's see if I can hit a putt here. I probably can because it's a par putt. And par putts are so much easier than birdie putts for some reason. I don't know. I'm afraid of good scoring. Also, this is very short, so should be doable. All right, another par. I think I love the flight of the Falk for this. Maybe it goes a little too far, but I mean, then it's just an ace run. Unlucky color. It's really forest colored, so it could be gone in a couple of holes. Nobody knows. Try to get a little flip up and have it go straight. That's what we need here. Oh, that's nice. Sit. I hope it hits something, otherwise it's gonna skip way out of there, but that was a cool flight. Like, I feel like it's kind of rare to see such a straight flyer out of the box. It has some nice flip to it, but without being too aggressive. I guess that's kind of a ongoing theme. They don't flip aggressively, but they have some of that nice late flip. I do like that. Okay, it actually got stopped by some trees. Par train is over, guys. This birdie putt will go in. There we go. All right, let's get rolling with some birdies. I'm actually throwing the disc really well today, huh? Not making big mistakes, getting a lot of putts. If I putted okay, I would have been 3 under by now, probably. Now, you know, this is a perfect time to test out the putter, the Reco X, for a straight shot. I don't usually throw baseline discs only for putting, but some of you guys might, so we'll see if this one holds up well against the trees. Wait, no, we're not gonna see that because I'm not gonna hit trees. I'm gonna get it right into the chains. Straight shot, I'm just gonna expect it to fly completely straight. I really have no idea. Yeah, it is completely straight. It doesn't flip up or anything out of the box. It's just stable. I put it on a slight hyzer, you know, the G-fan flat, and it didn't flip up to flat. My Warden would have been flipping straight up to flat there and gone right to the basket, but that's also very beat in. Didn't hit anything though, so it's pretty close right here. A little 4-meter putt for birdie. Good. 2 birdies in a row. We're cooking today, actually. Wait, do I have these on my birdie card? I actually don't have 7. That's interesting. Let's click it out. Go get yourself a birdie card on birdiecards.shop, guys. You can get it for your own course. And I get it with a group of friends and see who clicks it out first. And you're gonna have so much fun. It should be illegal. And you're gonna support me at the same time, so that's a win-win situation for us. Thank you. All right, hole 8, big one here. So obviously time to check out the Gul on a little backhand. Probably too stable for my backhand, but I'll try to put it on some flex angle, see if it fights out of it. It's actually nice. Yeah, it's pure luck, I know. Getting rasped by Joachim, huh? I guess he can do it because he beat me in the match play video back when I did that against him. Shout out Joachim Bidon. By the way, that flew really well. I like that. Also, it's a good grip. I got it over like kind of flat and nose down. Good signs for us. This is literally the perfect drive on this hole because it's in the prime position for going up and over with a hyzer here. So time to test if it can fly high and come back down. Just throwing a hyzer. I've actually been practicing this a little bit because I'm so bad at this shot. So let's see if it worked. Yeah, it's perfect. Actually perfect. Oh, it got caught in the trees. Maybe needed to push it a little deeper. I feel like that was a perfect shot, but I just didn't get it through any of the branches. I'll probably have a C2 look or something. Okay, it actually got through more than I thought. This is like 10 meters, maybe 11, something along those lines. So I do have a little putt at it. And this is for the turkey, actually, for 3 in a row. This will be great. No, I just don't like that putter. It just feels wrong in my hand. I will say though, and this is something very positive, this 13-speed driver doesn't even feel bad in my hand for like backhanding, which usually I don't go above 11 speed because they feel too wide in the rim. But the soft edges here and the nice gummy plastic kind of makes me able to grip it pretty well anyways. So I'm really excited about that. If this was a little more flippy, I would probably have it in my back for a backhand maybe. For like max distance. I don't know. It flies good and feels good. So far, very impressed with the drivers. Loving those. And I hate the putter, but that's not its fault. It's just personal preference, obviously. Also, it's a little bit of a stiff plastic, more than I prefer personally. I like medium stiffness. Let's make this putt anyways, though. Yep. That's a par. That's okay. We'll take a par. I usually throw understable putter here, but I don't have that. So I guess let's try the Yan. Straight at the tree in the middle. Hopefully it fades off before it gets there. A little forehand. Just flat to hyzer should be good. Oh, dang. Don't like throwing the forehand on this hole. That's why I usually go backhand. For some reason, when I gotta throw up high like that, I just tend to early release it. But that's a me problem, not the disc problem. Also, I was so close to going OB here, but it just stayed in bounds. Which means I might be able to save a par somehow. Just don't know how yet. Maybe a hyzer up and over. Going Falk. Spike hyzer up here. Should flip up and go a little bit left and hit the trees above the basket, hopefully. That is officially the dumbest shot I've ever thrown. I hit the backside of that light pole. Oh no. Oh goodness. There's dog poop on my disc and now on my hand as well. Bro, dog walkers in the city should not be allowed if you can't remove the poop. This is so disgusting. All right, I think I got most of it off. That's really disgusting, but it is what it is. Now, I gotta save my bogey somehow. I think a little forehand through here should do it. Yes, perfect. Okay, I think I saved it. Wow, that is important. Because we have something good going here, you know? Oh yeah, good save with the forehand. All right, I guess this would be a good situation for the lots. Maybe also for the Falk on the left side. Probably would be ideal, but I want to give this one a couple more shots. So try and go through the middle. I'm not liking the dominess of this feel-wise, but again, that's personal preference. It doesn't feel completely perfect for my hand. Holy yank job. That was so bad. That was like good 30 degrees right of my target. That was not great. Well, I think I missed the Mando. And that is why you should never say that it doesn't feel good in your hand before throwing it, because then I guess that happens. Even though I definitely did not have that in my head when I threw, so I was sure I was hitting that middle gap. You know, maybe there wasn't a disc. Maybe it was a form thing, but it wasn't great either way. Missed Mando, so gotta save the bogey from the drop zone here. Should be perfect for a little forehand with the Yan. Little flex shot. I'm not enjoying throwing overstable discs on Anheuser for upshots, so that's on me. Should have done better on that. I kind of threw away my great start at this point, but you know, a lot of holes left. I'll make it back up. See if I can get this one high enough for once. I think the bead is kind of making me not pop the disc as much, so that's not great. Try to focus on popping it. I popped it. I popped it too much. Too high. I'm going to be over par now. That's not great. We'll come back, though. We'll come back. Just make sure to not make it a triple bogey. Oh, goodness. am pretty split on these discs, honestly. Like the Yan kind of neutral, kind of does what it does, you know. It is what it is. Overstable approach, good to have. The Reco, I hate, because I really do not like beaded putters, and that's just a preference thing. The plastic on them feels pretty grippy, their baseline plastic, but not very durable. And then the two other discs, well, the Lutz is just a little bit stiffer in the plastic and not quite as soft and nice as the two others. I'm not sure what plastic it is, but then also has a little bit of dome that I can't quite get over. But the two other, the Falk and the Gull, I absolutely love those. They feel so great in the hand. Now let's see if we can get the Reco up there for a little redemption. I'm 2 over now after that triple bogey. That's so dumb. Okay, stand still, backhand, straight at it. Simple shot. Gotta be able to execute it though. Yep. That's nice. Oh, it's kind of straight. Kind of thought it would wind back up, get to Heiser, but it didn't. It's really just a straight putter. Probably a decent throwing putter. Got really lucky with the final position of this disc. Ended up in a place where I actually have a good putt. Usually there's just nothing if you go long here. But I'll take a birdie here. Oh, goodness gracious. I might start putting with the Yan, obviously, because I am not in love with this. All right. See if we can get a nice distance control here with the Reco X. So that's what I like to do on this hole. Nice controlled Heiser to flat, right by the basket, hopefully. That's completely uncontrolled. I've been really bad at this hole lately. Maybe I should go over to throwing the forehand again. I was just dialed at some point, but it's gone now. I've been doing so bad with the backhand. This is an awkward spot, actually. Like, how do you control this distance? I think I'll throw a little backhand with the Yan. Should be the easiest way to control distance. Now sit. That went too deep. It's probably gonna roll. Put too much on it. Ah, I'm throwing my lead. Oh no, my disc went way down to the bottom. Why didn't I just jump putt it? Like, I didn't even consider jump putting for some reason. See if we can get it up there for a putt. That was okay. Good distance. Okay, it's official. From now on, I'm putting with the Yan. I'm not taking any more of this. The Reco is not my friend on the putting green. What was that? Like a triple bogey? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it is a triple bogey. Oh goodness. Oh, I threw this round away pretty quick, huh? It's doing really well. I guess this challenge might only be 8 holes long. Lots. Redemption time. Do your job. Disc. This has way too much glide for this hole though. I guess with the weather today being so nice and beautiful, I could just throw a putter straight at it. I think I'll do that. Oh yeah. Do it, Reco. Oh, it's gone. It's too long, isn't it? Sit! Really? I'm gonna do one more with the Lutz. Maybe that would have gone better. Put it out wide. Sure is wide enough. It didn't come back in. I need something overstable for this drive. I used to be able to just throw the putter like that, but then I gained a little bit more distance, and now it's kind of a problem. Because I will have to like power down. I guess let's give it a little spiked Heiser run here with the Yan, because that's what this thing will do, right? Oh wow, that's so right. That was so bad. I don't know what to do with these putters, guys. I guess this kind of shows how much hand feel comes into putting, because I have been putting a lot better lately, but these putters just not treating me well. Not treating me well, I said. Double bogey, huh? This went downhill quick. Did I just go like triple bogey, par, double bogey, double bogey? It's pretty incredible. I'm now 6 over. I don't think Kastaplast will make it in there as the best scoring, but obviously that's on me. I'm really loving the plastics on these two cool discs though. I think I might throw one of them on the next shot for the big hole 12. We do have a rare day with no wind out here today, so if I ever need to get up there in the circle, it needs to be today, but this one is just a little stable for it. You know what? I guess I should go for the forehand, huh? Because I can actually reach it with the forehand. And I feel like I have some redemption to do with that. See if it goes well here. Just over the light pole. Oh yeah. That's great. Sit. Ah! Fell down the hill a little bit. Could have used 10 more meters, but kind of stays pretty nicely on the angle that you put it on with the forehand, with my power at least. So that's great. I like it. Come on, Mr. Jan. Get in the chains for the birdie here. That would be nice. That is so crazy. I don't feel like I deserve that. I mean, the Reco doesn't feel right in my hand, so I putt really bad with it, and this one spits out whenever you hit the basket. So like, I don't know what to do at this point. Might give the drivers like a 10 and then the putters like a 1. Not a great situation. That was for the hardest birdie for me on the course as well, which would have been beautiful to get that one off the birdie card early in the season. I think I am starting to have a good feeling of how the discs fly, so I don't need many more holes. So I'll just do hole 18 here and then we're finished. It's definitely nothing to do with all of my triple bogeys and my spit outs. Okay, let me try the fog again here. Get it up there, flip it up to flat and have it go straight. We'll go up the right side gap. I got the grip locks a little bit right now. Right by the yellow tee though. Try and get the gul up there flat. Actually, I had a little bit of flip up just then on the backhand. I thought it wouldn't flip at all on my backhand, but maybe it does have a little bit. Maybe I'm delusional, but we're up there. Redeem the Falk. It is a good disc, this one. It does feel nice in the hand, so I gotta have a good shot with it here. Let's try and get it up to the gap. Yeah, that's good. Feels so overstable when thrown uphill into a tailwind like that, but got it straight to the gap. All right, let's finish on a highlight and throw this one in for the birdie. Reco, come on, redeem yourself. You need it. You've done me bad today. Not on the throwing side, but on the putting side it has. Oh, word. I yanked that straight into the tree and it almost went in anyways. Okay, undeserved, but have a nice little par putt. Okay, come on. For par. And if I miss, it's a 7. I missed. Yep, that's a 7. Finished, what, 8 over par or something? Okay, that's not great. I was 2 under through the first 8 holes. So just remember that, forget everything else. Here is my verdict on the discs. I will say, I don't know which plastic this is, but I mean, it might just be the same, but the mold is just a little bit sharper and stiffer. I'm not sure. The mold is just a little bit too domy for me. It doesn't feel too great for me on the backhand, but the good throws that I did throw with it, like on hole 3, It actually flew really nice and held true to the angles. The Gul, absolutely loved this disc actually. If it wasn't for my great love for Raiders, this would go straight in my bag. I don't know. It might be on the lookout to go into the bag, maybe as a slightly more stable Raider, but I don't know. It could do so. Definitely really love this one. Can recommend it, both forehand and backhand. It feels so good with the soft edges and this awesome plastic. This is the K1 line of plastic, and this one is, oh yeah, this one's also K1 line. I love the K1 line plastic. Feels really good. The Falk has a funny rounded edge. A little too domey for me, maybe, but flew really nice. I'll say this one's an 8 out of 10, maybe 7. The Yan definitely does what it's supposed to. Overstable approach. I like the K3 hard as a baseline plastic. It feels pretty grippy, but also not very durable. So probably wouldn't have any discs in this because it's too hard for me for putting. And I like premium for throwing. And this one, it's just beaded. Not my favorite, but for throwing, flew really good. Overall, for what the discs are supposed to do, I think it's a 9 out of 10 maybe. I want to leave room for the perfect discs, but the plastics feel really good and grippy and nice. So excited about those discs. Definitely go check them out. Let me know in the comments what brand I should try next with this little series that I'm starting, and like the video if you want more of this series and you actually enjoying it. And then there's nothing left to say other than thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next Tuesday.